What's going on, guys? Welcome to a tutorial video. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to install mods on Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. Now, installing mods on any game can be very frustrating and it can just drive you insane, but hopefully this video can point you in the right direction on getting everything squared away to mod your game. So for this video I'm going to show you guys how to install the Real Big Boss mod, which is called The Man Who Sold the World. So we're going to get right into that. Now, first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and open up your web browser, be it, whatever it may be, Firefox, Internet Explorer, whatever. I have Google Chrome, so we'll click on that. Now, what you got to do is go ahead and type in, what I do, type MGS5 TPP mods, alright, and hit enter. So once you've done that, you'll see Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain Nexus, and you'll see that they also have like a Ground Zeroes Nexus, but you don't want to mess with that. So what you do is basically look for www.nexusmods.com/Metal Gear Solid 5 TPP, and you just click on that, and bam, we're already here. Once you have your account squared away, what you need to do is go ahead and click on Top Files, and when you hit it, you'll basically see The Man Who Sold the World as the second top file, in this category. Now, what you need to do, if you can't find it, like by hitting Top Files for whatever reason, go ahead, click the search bar up here, and type in The Man Who Sold the World and hit search. Now, once you got that out of the way, just go ahead and click on it. It should be by a guy named HeartlessSeph. Not sure if I'm saying his name right. And we're here. So, okay, once we've done that, what you do is go ahead and go over to Files and just click download manually. Now, these, you don't want to fool around with these unless you know how to, I guess, work with like non-snakebite files, but we'll get into what snakebite is, so don't worry about that. But yeah, basically just click download manually, and once you got that out the way, you should have this. So let me delete this random folder real quick. You should have this right here. This is basically the file right here. It's The Man Who Sold the World, the Real Big Boss mod. What you're going to do, if you have a really messy desktop and you want to install into a separate folder, go ahead and create a new folder, and you can just type it whatever you want. I'm just going to put MGS5, and you're going to want to install the files into this random folder. Now, you can install it to your desktop, that's if you want, but it's completely up to you. So what you're going to do is go ahead and extract files, then go over to desktop, MGS5 right here, hit OK, and it's going to basically just take out all the files and put it into this folder. Now you have all the files that you need right here. Now, to install the mod, that's the really simple part. What you're going to want to do is download a file called Snakebite. It's really simple. If you can't find that, what you're going to want to do is just go ahead to the search bar, type Snakebite. It might not be one word though. Let me see. Yeah, it's right here. Snakebite Mod Manager. Very easy and simple to set up. As you can see, it's right here and all good to go. So you just download it manually. And we're going to close out of that because we don't need the web browser anymore. So what you're going to want to do is go over to Snakebite. Wait for it to load up. Here it is. Now you just go over to, you go over to mods. And when the first time you open this, it's going to run you through a series of things. Just make sure you just, follow the steps and you'll be good to go. But once you have Snakebite Mod Manager up, just make sure that you go to mods. And as you can see right now, I already have a mod installed called Infinite Heaven. Now, to install the mod, it's very simple. You just hit install mod. You go over to where the mods are, like right here. You need the Man Who Sold the World core file. So I'm going to go ahead and open that. And you are about to install the Man Who Sold the World core files. Continue. You hit yes, continue. So let it do its thing. It may take a while. Just make sure you don't exit out of anything. You should be good to go. Alright, we have now installed the core files of the mod. So now we're going to go back to install mod, and now this is where it gets pretty cool, because the guy who made this mod, he made it very flexible and he made it how it should have been, at least in my opinion, for the full game. So now that you got everything out the way, you have the real big boss now. You have the real one and only is installed to your game. Now you can either get the mullet or the ponytail. Now, for me, I personally prefer the mullet because it looks more classic Big Boss in my opinion. And they also have Peace Walker arms. Peace Walker arms are basically the arms used in Peace Walker, and you have the Phantom Pain arms. The Phantom Pain arms are actual bare arms, like they're legitimate arms. And the and the Peace Walker arms are the same as well. And let me go ahead and show you what they look like. I actually have it right here. I'm gonna show you what the Phantom Pain arms look like, since they're already in his images. Like these, for example. These are the Phantom Pain, or these are the Peace Walker arms. So as you can see, they're just basically sleeves that he wears with his fatigues. Now let's go ahead and minimize that. But yeah, I personally prefer the Phantom Pain arms. They just, I don't know, I just like them a lot more. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the Phantom Pain arms. And once everything is done installing, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in game. So I'll see you there.
Plant your roots in me. I won't see you end as ashes. You're all diamonds.
Alright, what's up guys? I'm back, and as you can see, the mod looks really good. It looks really realistic. It looks as if Big Boss is actually in the game and we're not playing as Venom Snake. And I want to kind of talk about some of the things that, some of my small little nitpicks with the game, or with the mod rather, and I want to give my overall opinion. Now, I'm going to start with the small things that I don't like. Now, keep in mind, these things are so small that they just don't even they really don't make a difference at all. So, one of the things that I do not like is that every time Snake moves his hand, you can still hear the metal as if he has that actual robotic arm. Like every time he's kind of like crawling along a surface, you can hear that he's supposed to have a prosthetic there. Like a prosthetic is supposed to be there. And that's a really small issue I have, but that's nothing too serious. And another thing is that when Snake is running and when he stops, he makes a very exhausting but you don't see his mouth move at all. And that's kind of annoying, but again, not really a deal breaker at all. It doesn't change anything really. And I think honestly those are my only real issues. There's nothing, like I said, it's nothing too groundbreaking, nothing to seriously write home about. And there's actually one more thing that I did fail to mention, and that other thing is his arm. The arm with the robotic, or the arm with the prosthetic, is now replaced with a human arm. That's if you get the Phantom Pain arms. And that arm is kind of like, the texture is kind of off. They just, or at least to me, they seem as if they're pretty off. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you have any issues with it. But the textures seem to be a little off, and it's kind of annoying. But again, this isn't really that big of a deal to me, because it's not like I play the game and stare at his arm the entire time. Like, that's not what I do in the slightest. But yeah, the mod's pretty good. I like it. I really don't have any serious problems. I just think it's a well-rounded mod. I know one thing that he did was he took off the tail, that ridiculous tail that's in the game, that basically that belt that he has that belt that he has kind of hanging from his fatigue, or hanging from his back. That was taken out, so I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, the mod's really good. I recommend it. The guy is very active on the Nexus. He's always updating the mod and adding new things. I know recently he just added the wrinkles in the bandana, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I totally recommend this mod if you have not tried it out yet. And yeah, so that's it for this tutorial. Hopefully it helps some of you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, have a great day.